Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, good morning, happy Tuesday. Today, Tuesday, January 10th, Tuesday of the first week in Ordinary Time. I'm back from Holyland. We came back last Friday. It was a great trip, it was a wonderful trip. I want to thank you for your prayers and just want to tell you that we all prayed for you, all of you, on the holy sites. We prayed for you in Bethlehem, place where Jesus was born, in Nazareth, we grew up, and especially in Jerusalem, place where he concluded his ministry, place of his passion, death, and resurrection. I kept you in my prayers, and today, in the next couple of weeks, I would like to share with you a little bit of my experience in the Holyland. So these reflections will be slightly different than what I used to do, just to share with you a little bit of my experience with Holyland. So today I will just give you an overview of what we did and the impact that this trip has had on me so far. Of course, more things are to discover, but we spent 10 days in Holyland. We spent 3 days in Nazareth, place where Jesus grew up, which is in the north, and then 3 days in Bethlehem, which is south, close to Jerusalem, and 4 days in Jerusalem. So we went from north to south, went to Jerusalem. And Nazareth is in Galilee, north, kind of center north of Israel. Jerusalem and Bethlehem are in Judea. Two completely different environments, Galilee and Judea. So the first thing the first takeaway from this trip is, first of all, the geography. It really helped me put everything in context. When we talk about Galilee, Nazareth, Capernaum, and I can tell, I know what it was, I know what it is, I know what it looks like. And today the Gospel says that Jesus went to a synagogue in Capernaum. We went to Capernaum. It's on the Sea of Galilee. Now I can say, oh yes, I know what it is. I know what the ancient Capernaum more or less looked like. We saw the remains of the synagogue, not the original one, a later one, but more or less gives you an idea of the space in the city. So I said, oh, here where Jesus taught, that's where Jesus cast the demon away. That's the episode of the Gospel. So geography, so this trip can help me give a sense of time, space and geography. Also space, like dimensions of the place that we visited, the place where Jesus was born and grew up. In this sense, I really could appreciate the humble origins of Jesus' life. He was born in Bethlehem and grew up in Nazareth. Nazareth was really in the middle of nowhere, and an insignificant place in the backwaters of Palestine. And to Nazareth, you can see the cave where Jesus grew up. He grew up in a cave, not a house with walls. So very humble origins of Jesus, and really could appreciate his humility, humble himself. Didn't grow up in Rome or in Athens or even Jerusalem, famous places of his times, but grew up in a place in the middle of nowhere. And then, of course, everything I could really experience and feel is the difference between Galilee, where Jesus grew up, Nazareth, and where Jesus, also the areas where Jesus preached the gospel, the Sea of Galilee, which is not too far away from Nazareth. We went to Cana, Mount of Beatitudes. Galilee, something similar, looks a little bit like California, very beautiful green valley, very quiet, very bucolic, very beautiful place. Much different from Judea, where Bethlehem and Jerusalem are situated. It's a dry place, a hardy place, but also, especially Jerusalem, you could feel it's a place, and has been a place charged with a lot of tensions nowadays. But you could feel the tension also in Jesus' times, very important place politically, religiously, spiritually speaking. You could feel this energy, this bustling energy, a place bustling with life, very chaotic, but also this tension. Nowadays, of course, tensions between Jews and Muslims, especially, but also Christians in the middle, caught in the middle. But also in Jesus' times, you can feel Jerusalem is a very special city, unique city, the holy city with temple in the middle. Now it's remains the foundations of the temple, where the two mosques are situated. So it was very, very beautiful to be there and really to walk with Jesus where he walked, and to remember that he came among us in a place in Israel at a certain time, 2,000 years ago, to walk on the roads that we walked during the pilgrimage in order to save us from sin, in order to give himself to us in the sacraments, in communion, in order to stay with us. And so we're very thankful for this trip, and we'll have more things to share with you in the coming weeks, but I just wanted to share kind of a little bit of an overview of our trip and how beautiful it was. Take care and God bless.